guess I've always had kind of a unique look in the way I do my hair and the way I dress. And even in high school, I would wear like knee-high socks that usually didn't match. And you know, I did this hairstyle that I called the peacock. I still do it today. And in high school, I remember I thought it was so cool, and I kept waiting for it to catch on. Like, oh, everybody else is gonna do this, you know? Never caught on. I love to take the violin to places that it's not expected to go, both geographically and musically. And that's what I do through my YouTube videos. I mean, I do everything from rock and roll to dubstep to hip hop, and you know, you name it, I've probably played it. My parents always played classical music in our home, and my sisters and I would dance around our living room to Scheherazade and Mozart and all, you know, Beethoven, you name it, we would dance to it. I could just see that the violins always got the best parts. So at the age of 5, I started begging my parents for lessons. I first started writing hip-hop music when I was a sophomore in college, and I would basically just write songs to my favorite radio hits. And after doing one of these, I threw up a video on YouTube, and I was just dancing around playing my violin like I always do. And shortly thereafter, I went on my mission. And while I'm walking the streets of Manhattan as a little sister missionary, suddenly a couple people stopped me and recognized me as the violin girl. You know, everybody kind of asks me like, oh, you know, or says, you're so lucky that you had this lucky break on America's Got Talent. And I'm like, yeah, it was awesome, but it's only after doing YouTube and making YouTube videos that my music sells and I get offers to play in amazing places. I did a dubstep video where I went to Colorado and I was in this awesome ice world. And I did a Lord of the Rings medley, and I filmed it in the beautiful landscape of New Zealand. I also had the opportunity recently to go to Kenya, and I got to take my violin with me. I got to play for people in these villages that had never heard a violin before, and to see the smiles on their faces and to watch their kids giggle and, you know, like, what is this thing? Was just an incredible experience to share something that's so important to me. And then in return, they sang for us and they did these dances. As a violinist, I've been told by all the industry experts that what I do is not a marketable thing. Even on live TV, I was told on America's Got Talent by the judges that, you know, what I was doing would never make it and I'd never be able to be a performer. But I think that when you do what you love, people are drawn to you. You know, there's been times when I've put myself in boxes and I'm not happy in boxes. And I think that's what is amazing, is that if you really are true to yourself, you're going to be able to better share your gifts with the world. God created us all with distinctive characteristics. When we're not afraid to let those shine, that's really when I think we can be the best instruments in His hands that we can be.
I'm going to keep going?